The following is a live sports presentation of GlideCod. GLICOD.com.
GlideCod's coverage of Central Kentucky high school football starts now. Presented by Bluegrass Community and Technical College.
A beautiful Friday night. We welcome you into Lexington, Kentucky for GlideCod's presentation of Friday Night Football. Hi again, everyone. Alongside the man to my left, Bill Powell. I'm John Baldridge. And Bill, a big matchup tonight. Two teams coming off losses, though, here at Tates Creek. For this Tates Creek team, they enter for a record of 2-1 after losing last week after putting 99 across the board in the first 2 weeks. Give up 54 in Louisville to North Oldham last week. Meanwhile, for this Frederick Douglass team, they come in 1-2, losing their last two, both in Louisville, to Trinity 2 weeks ago and last week to DuPont Manual. But a big matchup tonight, and be glad here to join by you to call it.
Oh, I'm looking forward to a beautiful night for not necessarily night yet, but it's a beautiful afternoon for football. As you mentioned, both teams coming off a loss, but from totally different trajectories. Frederick Douglass has just played a killer schedule so far and will continue to do that. And Tates Creek, Coach Jonathan Hawk has really got this team turned around. They did have a misstep last week, but North Oldham is a very, very strong program, and they turned the ball over several times. So hopefully they can maintain control of the football tonight and do a little better than they did last week, and it's going to be exciting.
It's a big Lexington match tonight. Both teams we mentioned coming off losses, and a lot to come on the pregame show. We caught up with both head coaches. We'll get the keys into this matchup as well. Get you set for kickoff tonight as a beautiful night here, 77 degrees. Tonight's weather brought to you in part by Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment. They offer the right equipment for the right job. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, 1111 Winchester Road. Want to get your idea on both of these teams coming off of losses. Which team needs this more tonight?
Well, obviously, because Frederick Douglass has had so much success in the last few years, and Tates Creek's trying to build, I would say my vote would go to Tates Creek. They need, even if they don't win, to make a strong statement here that they're an up-and-coming program. Coach Hawk has really helped them make some positive steps forward, and they don't want to take a step backwards tonight. So regardless of where they win or lose, I think it's really important that they be competitive for a good portion of the game. For Frederick Douglass, it's a matter of just going out and doing what they've been doing the last 3 years, getting back on, cutting down mistakes. I think one of the assistant coaches told me their defense was a little leaky last week. I would think was his terminology. So they're looking forward to correcting that in tonight's game and just start making the changes that will get them back in the championship game.
The Broncos of Frederick Douglass coming off that 28-21 overtime loss to DuPont Manual last week on the road. Meanwhile, for Tates Creek, as we mentioned, losing to North Oldham, giving up 54 for the first time since 2019 last week. Both teams looking for a win tonight. We got a lot to come. We'll catch up with the head coach of this Frederick Douglass team next as we continue to roll on in the Countdown to Kickoff show here on GlideCod.
Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglass High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
A new year means next level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Magnesium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Magnesium method develops the critical thinking and problem-solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Magnesium, we're changing lives through math.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Have fun. Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path, because when you talk, they hear you.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something at school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do with it.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
Gen Z is a stall generation.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by the Kentucky Army National Guard. Serve your country while going to school or work full-time. Find your fit at nationalguard.com.
Tonight, a Friday night football here at Tates Creek High School, catching up with the Frederick Douglass head coach in his 5th season, Nathan McPeak. Coach, thanks for joining me.
Appreciate you having me. Thanks for what Glycod does for all the Central Kentucky players and athletes.
Coach, last week you go down and take on a DuPont Manual team. You're in Louisville for the last 2. How beneficial are those games taking on the top-level competition in the state?
Well, I mean, we knew coming into the year, we didn't want to be 1-2, but we knew – I didn't really know what our record was going to be. I don't think a lot of teams are going to be undefeated in 6A because it's that competitive. Last week was a lot of self-inflicted wounds on our end with penalties and turnovers. And, I thought we played well in the first half. Then we come out and play really poor in the third quarter. A lot of errors on our end. Give Manual credit. They made the plays. But hopefully that helps us tonight.
Building off success, you scored 14 in the fourth quarter. What's that like, putting points together late, sending the thing to overtime?
I mean, we want to score on every possession if we can, obviously. But, our offense has been sputtering the last 2 weeks. And part of that is, everybody doing their job and not doing their job. And, obviously we've played some good competition with good defenses, with good coaches. So we just got to keep grinding at it. We had a good week of prep and see what happens tonight.
Defense this year gave some points last week, 28. What are you trying to look for tonight from them?
Stop the run. That's the biggest thing. Is I wasn't happy the way we stopped the run, especially in overtime. It was like we didn't even have a defense out there. So, we got to stop the run better tonight and just play physical football.
Got to ask, an early start here, does that play a factor at all?
Yeah, I mean, it's, difficult to get over here with school and busing situation, but, that's the – you got to find a way. There's no excuses. That's the rules, and that's what we got to do.
Talk about your quarterback for a moment. You put up 21 last week, put 14, as I mentioned, in that fourth quarter. What are you seeing from him this year?
Obviously I want to see a little bit more improvement. I feel like he can make every throw, but he's got to be more consistent. And it's not just him. It's everybody, O-line, receivers, running backs, receivers, everybody across the board. And I expect a little higher expectation for him moving forward.
B.J. Evans is one of the best backs in the state of Kentucky here for this Tates Creek team. How do you stop him tonight?
Yeah, I mean, you got to get hats to the ball and you got to get him on the ground. We got to get 11 hats to the ball and get him on the ground, but he's definitely a good back.
Finally, what does it take to pick up a victory here tonight?
Limit penalties, no turnovers, and just play Bronco physical football. That's what I'm looking for.
Nathan, best still luck tonight.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
That's Nathan McPeak on today's pregame comments. We're set for football tonight here in Lexington on GlideCap.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Make a bold impression when you show up in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
Save $4,250 off a new 2024 Kia Sorento or lease for $279 down and $279 per month. At new 2024 Kia Fortes, just $229 down and $229 per month. Or save more with rates as low as 0.9%.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. Give them something to talk about in a new Kia from Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
Let's get real. For a lot of people, 4 years of college might as well be a million. With us, you can get a certificate in a matter of months and start a career right away. College for the real world. College for your world.
Calling all football fans. Come on down to Roosters, where the wings are hot, the drinks are cold, and the good times never stop. Roosters is where you can catch all the action of the game and enjoy a delicious meal. Choose from 15 varieties of sauces. Even try our burgers, salads, and out-of-this-world pizzas. Something for everyone at Roosters. Dine in, carry out, or let us cater. Open late for the Night Owls. Visit our Richmond Road location or off Nicholasville Road by Walmart.
I love Head Start.
Children love Head Start, and you will too. Community Action Council's prep academies are hiring now. Head Start is an early childhood education program for children from birth to age 5. Help us give more children the Head Start advantage.
Teacher, what are you waiting for?
Join our team of dedicated education professionals. Apply online today at comaction.org. What are you waiting for?
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
Stuck on the road? Call Martin's Peterbilt Mobile Service. Our 24/7 commercial roadside service, truck and trailer repair, and warranty service will have you back on the road in no time. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling. You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football on Glycod.
We welcome back on Glycod's presentation of Friday Night Football on the pregame show with Bill Powell. John Baldridge here with you in the press box at Tates Creek High School between the Broncos of Frederick Douglass and the Commodores of Tates Creek. And Bill, we get into the keys into this matchup. And the keys tonight are brought to you by Martin Peterbilt of Central Kentucky. They strive to keep your trucks moving throughout outstanding parts available and unmatched service while glorifying Jesus Christ and building relationships. Martin Petersburg of Central Kentucky. What are your keys into this matchup tonight?
Well, a couple of things. One, Tates Creek they're going to want to establish the run with the Jones boy, and but they can't just rely on that solely too. So he's going to be looking to one of those situations where you can pass the ball to give him opportunities to run, and he's got a couple of good targets in the Cooper boys. But I'm sure that Frederick Douglass is just going to make sure that they put a stop to B.J. Evans and keep him under control a little bit because he's been just running off the charts.
Yeah, you're talking about this Frederick Douglass team that gave up 317 yards of total offense last week. How do you slow down this Evans in the backfield tonight, a guy who's been really successful in B.J. Evans so far this year?
That's a good question. One of the things that Frederick Douglass, and they're not doing it specifically for this game, but they run a 3-4 defense, and so they're going to mix a lot of things up. What they're going to do is, they're going to have 3 down linemen, but they can walk anywhere from 2 to 4 guys up, and they're going to want to mix their coverages up. They'll run some half coverage and some just straight zone and 3 deep, and then occasionally a man. They're going to want to try to give Tates Creek some question marks there and make Barnside just think a little bit in his throwing game.
Talking about Burnside, a guy who we saw a couple weeks back He looks like he's trying to get the ball out of his hand really quickly, and I think it comes down to those first couple drives in this ball game for this Tates Creek team if they want to start hot tonight.
Oh, I think it's very important they get off to a good start because everyone, it's what everybody knows. You've got the giant looming out there. They're 32-0 against Lexington schools. They've really crushed a lot of them from time to time, and so there's that question mark in the back of the mind: can we compete with them? And so I think it's really important that they get off to a good start, and so that the players can really feel good and optimistic about competing with these guys tonight.
Tonight's Keys to Game are brought to you by Martin Peterbilt of Central Kentucky. They strive to keep your trucks moving through outstanding parts availability and unmatched service while glorifying Jesus Christ and building relationships. Tonight's broadcast brought to you in part by Frederick Douglass High School, with the production rights owned by Glycod Media. Our aim is to provide the most positive representation for all student athletes, coaches, and game personnel. We thank you very much for being with us tonight. We got a lot to come on the pregame show in a moment on Glycod.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
A new year means next level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Magnesium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Magnesium method develops the critical thinking and problem-solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Magnesium, we're changing lives through math.
With Fast Signs, create custom deep-sea signage that makes the wait a visual escape. Fast Signs, make your statement.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do with it.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglass High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
Are you an HVAC and refrigeration tech looking for new opportunities? Tech 24 is your single source for commercial HVAC, refrigeration, and kitchen equipment maintenance all across the country. We have exciting career opportunities with great pay and benefits in your area. To learn more, contact Brad at 864-549-8344 and check us out on the web at mytech24.com. 864-549-8344.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football on Glycod.
We welcome you to Glycod's presentation of Friday Night Football. John Baldridge, Fieldside Casino with the Tates Creek head coach, Jonathan Hawks. Jonathan, thanks for your time.
Hey, appreciate you. Just let me get on here and just talk a little bit.
Coach, your first 2 weeks, you put 99 points across the board. Last week, though, you give up 50 to North Oldham. What happened in the loss?
Well, just going into that game, my kids, they understood the challenge going down to North Oldham. You know, I think Coach does a great job with his team, and he's done a really good job over the last 2 years. So just going in, sitting on a high. Sometimes it takes for you to get beat for you to learn, what your team can really do to respond. So I think it was a learning lesson for our young group, and I think, moving into the next couple of weeks, man, our kids will have those challenges that we've been trying to prepare for.
What's practice been like with this defense, too, after giving up 54?
Yeah, they understand. I mean, again, they're young, but that's not an excuse. I haven't made it an excuse. I've tried to get people to see, like, our kids, they come to work hard every day. And through these tests of times, I mean, they got to grow up. And sometimes kids got to grow up a little bit quicker than I'm expecting them or wanting them to. But it's just part of the process in this growth process we're going through in this program.
I was here week one. You had a new quarterback in Burnside, but you're really led on by the two Cooper brothers. Talk about them for a moment.
Yeah, I definitely love what they can do on the outsides. Both of them 6'3" and 6'4", and I think one is, I think they just get competitive, right? I want to say one thinks he's better than the other, but they both have some really good high ceilings on them. And I think the thing for me to them is they have to be able to complement our running back, BJ. BJ Evans is, I think, the top rusher in 6A football. And so we really got to be good about trying to set him up for good runs, but we got to be able to throw the ball in order for that to be able to happen.
This Frederick Douglass team gave about 300 yards last week. You talk about your run game. What do you need from Evans tonight to pick up a victory here?
Oh, man, BJ's going to be huge for our development. BJ's got to be able to run the ball, effectively in order for our receivers to be able to make a difference on the outside. I just look at our team, and I'm like, we're long and we're rangy. And, we have some injuries, too, just like other teams as well. We're probably missing 3 linemen that can make a difference on tonight's game. But there's no excuses. Our kids, they know we have enough. They know that we can play. And it comes down to us winning the line of scrimmage and who's got more heart.
This Frederick Douglass team has really done well against Lexington schools. They're 32-0 since 2017. They're 7-0 against you. What does it take to pick up a win here tonight at home in your place?
Consistency, dedication to the craft that we preach every week, all this week, and understanding your assignment, your alignment, really just being, again, consistent and being committed to the things that the coaching staff is asking the kids to do every single day.
Jonathan, thanks for your time. Best of luck tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much now.
That's Jonathan Hawks in today's pregame comments as we get set for Glycod football tonight here in Lexington.
Are you an HVAC and refrigeration tech looking for new opportunities? Tech 24 is your single source for commercial HVAC, refrigeration, and kitchen equipment maintenance all across the country. We have exciting career opportunities with great pay and benefits in your area. To learn more, contact Brad at 864-549-8344 and check us out on the web at mytech24.com. 864-549-8344.
Let's get real. With us, you'll get a great education that can lead to a great career faster. Even better, you won't end up with crippling debt. College for the real world. College for your world.
Central Kentucky Driving School is raising the bar in driver education because the safety of their students is too important for anything less. Offering driver training for teens and adults, Central Kentucky Driving School will equip you with the skills needed to become a safe and confident driver. A proud community partner, Central Kentucky Driving School invests in their students and families and guides you every step of the way. For more information, give them a call at 859-538-7775 or visit drivecky.com.
Make a bold impression when you show up in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
Save $4,250 off a new 2024 Kia Sorento or lease for $279 down and $279 per month. At new 2024 Kia Fortes, just $229 down and $229 per month. Or save more with rates as low as 0.9%.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. Give them something to talk about in a new Kia from Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital. I put out a forest fire. I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives. And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
While I go to school full-time. While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Need a tow? Martin's Peterbilt Towing Service is here 24/7. Based in London and Pikeville, we will travel to you. Commercial trucks and trailers, no job too big. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling.
calling all football fans. Come on down to Roosters, where the wings are hot, the drinks are cold, and the good times never stop. Roosters is where you can catch all the action of the game and enjoy a delicious meal. Choose from 15 varieties of sauces. Even try our burgers, salads, and out-of-this-world pizzas. Something for everyone at Roosters. Dine in, carry out, or let us cater. Open late for the Night Owls. Visit our Richmond Road location or off Nicholasville Road by Walmart.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
We welcome you back to Roy G. Walton Stadium here at Tates Creek High School on this Friday night. John Baldridge here with Bill Powell, and two teams coming off losses last week. The Broncos come in 1-2, Tates Creek 2-1. And Bill, when you look at this matchup, you look at teams that both average about 25 points a game or so. Well, when you look at this matchup, I think it comes down to trying to stop the run game if you're the Broncos, and meanwhile for the Commodores, they're trying to really establish that ground game early.
Yeah, and it suffice it to say that Douglas is going to have a lot of help there to try to stop him. They've got 4 linebackers in this 3-4 defense, and 3 of the linebackers are already committed to university. You've got Logan Busan there. He's a Bucknell commit. And then you've got Caden Clay, another inside linebacker. He's a Southern Illinois commit. And then the outside linebacker, Cedric Works, 6'5", 230 senior, and he's a University of Kentucky commit. So 3 of your 4 linebackers are already committed. And so they've got a good nucleus there to stop the running game. And we'll have to see how the line for Tates Creek handles those guys. And then on the flip side of the ball, you've got the Cooper twins, JT and Luke, 6'3", 165 for JT and 6'2", 160 for Luke, and both rangy, good-handed receivers. And let's hope that Barnell Burnside can have the time and find those guys, and they can get open. And if they can, I think we could have a good ball game here. I think it's very important that Tates Creek able to execute both the passing game and the running game to make this game competitive.
The Broncos last week, 2 big turnovers. They have given away 5 times this year. Tates Creek's only given away 1 time. That's a big key factor tonight. And tonight's key factors are brought to you by Roosters, a fun, casual joint and a great place to watch games all season long. Visit any of their 3 Central Kentucky locations. We got some Roosters behind us, so I'm going to enjoy some of that before we kick this thing off. We'll take one more break and get you set for football tonight here in Lexington in a moment.
Here to hear what's on your mind. Take this time to talk and get it right. You know I'll be there all your life. When you need me, I'll be by your side.
Little everyday conversations about the dangers of underage drinking can make a big difference in a child's life. Talk, they hear you.
Let's get real. With us, you'll get a great education that can lead to a great career faster. Even better, you won't end up with crippling debt. College for the real world. College for your world.
From Glycod, it's Central Kentucky High School football, presented by Bluegrass Community and Technical College. Never underestimate you. Tonight's game is brought to you by Cartown Kia in Nicholasville, movement that inspires. IBEW Local 369, power up your potential. Mathnasium of East and West Lexington, changing lives through math. Roosters, a fun, casual place for wings and more. Martin's Peterbilt of Central Kentucky, Community Action Council, New Vista, Tech 24, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, and Fast Signs. Now to the field for all the action from Glycod on Central Kentucky High School football. Presented by Bluegrass Community and Technical College.
We welcome you back in on Glycod's presentation of Friday Night Football, about set for kickoff here in Lexington. Besides Bill Powell, I'm John Baldridge, and a good one tonight between Tates Creek and Frederick Douglass, and 2 teams coming off losses last week. A Tates Creek School established back in 1965. Frederick Douglass established back in 2017 and are 32-0 against Lexington schools since starting the school back in 2017 and 7-0 against Tates Creek. But how does that play a factor tonight for Tates Creek trying to use that to their advantage?
It plays a psychological factor. At the end of the game, you've got to tackle and you've got to block and you've got to make plays, but it certainly is a hurdle that they'll have to get over mentally. And as you mentioned earlier, I think it's so important that they get off to a good start here and feel like they can compete with these guys.
We're about to rock and roll. We thank you for being with us tonight and spending your Friday night with us here on this early 6:30 start Eastern time here in Lexington. Tates Creek will kick the football away. They will kick it away left to right. And the Broncos will receive it right to left. Frederick Douglass in their white jerseys, black jerseys for Tates Creek. And we're set to go from the 40-yard line. The kick is up in the air and booted around the 28 and taken back by Frederick Douglass. They'll get out past the 30, close to 31, and that's where we'll see the offense start for the Broncos.
And I think we'll see several of those kicks tonight. They gave an opportunity to. A little pooch kick there, not really wanting to start this game off with letting Avion Chenault or the other returner make a big return there. So probably a good decision strategy-wise to start this game.
So 1st and 10, they'll start from the 31 with their quarterback in his junior season, 6'1", 190 in Jackson Stropman. Stropman, 18 for 50 on the year, 36% completion rate, 200 yards, 7 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. He'll start from the shotgun, running back next to his hip to the right, 2 out to the right, tight end lined up to the left. They're going to go on draw on first down up the middle, pushing left side, breaking off tackles, breaking past the 35 to the 40, close to the 45, and pushing out of bounds. And what a run right there to start. 14 yards on the first play.
Yeah, they had him stop there after about a 3-yard gain, but he did a nice job of bumping it outside, and there was nobody there. Nice run.
14 yards on the first play, and all the way up to the 46-yard line, make it 15, and that will move the chains. And Stropman quickly getting his team back to the line of scrimmage. 3 out to the right here, moving it right to left, 1 to the left. From the shotgun again, running back next to the hip to the left this time. They're going to keep it on the ground. Stropman goes up the middle, fakes the handoff inside Tates Creek territory, all past the 35, down to the 30, and what a run on first down.
Yeah, nice fake right there. Early in the game, everybody's flying to the football, not necessarily a bootleg, but a little give and go, and nice job by the quarterback. Nice play calling there, Frederick Douglass.
So all the way inside Commander's territory and all the way to the 29-yard line, and 2 quick plays, and it's 1st and 10. To the right, 1 to the left. Stropman looking's got his man in the flat, breaking past tackles, breaking past the 20, down to the 15, and quickly on the hand of Stropman again, and another first down.
Yeah, they had good coverage right there, and kept the guy in front of him until he caught it, made a spin move, and then took it on for a few extra yards. It was Emmanuel Marshall on that reception.
So all the way inside the red zone, and a quick first drive here put together by Stropman and the offense for the Broncos. Inside Commodore's territory. Around the 15-yard line. They're going to go up the middle on first down, now breaking out right side, keeping his legs moving and pushing forward and all the way close down to the 8. Give him about 7 or 8 on first down.
Yeah, big surge there from that offensive line. Jeremiah Turner got the ball and went 4 yards before he even had to make a move or was touched. So they're going to need to stiffen up on that defensive line to slow this team down.
They'll give him 9, 2nd and 1 with 10:40 left here in the first quarter inside the red zone. Stropman from the shotgun, 2 out to the right. He'll hand on first, 2nd down, up the middle, pushing forward, breaking off tackles and rumbling into the end zone. And a quick first drive for Frederick Douglass and 6.
Yeah, nice job of running there by Peyton Smith. Just let his line do the work and stutter step there a little bit, followed his blocks, and just a good football play.
Smith, the junior, working his way in, and a quick start here with 28 to go here in the first. They'll attempt the point after. And the snap down, the kick is up and through. And it's a 7-0 Broncos lead here in the first. We'll take a break and a timeout on Glycott in a moment.
Central Kentucky Driving School is raising the bar in driver education because the safety of their students is too important for anything less. Offering driver training for teens and adults, Central Kentucky Driving School will equip you with the skills needed to become a safe and confident driver. A proud community partner, Central Kentucky Driving School invests in their students and families and guides you every step of the way. For more information, give them a call at 859-538-7775 or visit drivecky.com. You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
7-0 Broncos with 10:28 to play here in the first. We welcome you back on Glycod, and the Commodores will get the football here for the first time, and a quick first drive put together by Frederick Douglass.
Yeah, that was not the start that Coach Hawks wanted from his team here, so hopefully they can get something going offensively and turn this thing around a little bit. It's early.
So they'll kick it away from the 40-yard line, and back to receive is Tates Creek. They'll let it kick out of the back of the end zone and start from around their 25-yard line. So we'll see Darnell Burnside. Burnside coming out 30 for 54 on the year. Last week threw for a touchdown and interception and 152 yards in the loss to North Oldham, but looked really good, throwing for 99 points in this offense for this Tates Creek team in the first two games, coming 2-1, but trying to get something going here on their first drive. They'll start from the 20. 3 to the right, 1 to the left from the gun. They'll send a man in motion right to left, and they're going to fake the handoff and a quick pass out left side and incomplete. Had a man over there looking for Hale, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, nice job right there. Everybody sucked in when faked the handoff to BJ, and the receiver was wide open in the flats, but he just led him a little too much.
Marquise Hale has been an active receiver this year with the two Cooper brothers. We've seen Luke Cooper and also JT Cooper a lot, as well as BJ Evans, transfer from Lexington Christian. And Evans has been the focal factor this year in the backfield as the running back and stands next to the quarterback here on second down from the gun. 1 to the left, they'll move a man in motion right to left and push back and trying to run a draw right side, and stuff in the backfield is Evans, and it's 3rd and long.
Yeah, poor BJ there. That play never had a chance. The guy stayed home. He wanted to bounce it outside, but there's 3 guys waiting out there, and just no go on that play.
So a big loss of 5, and it's 3rd and 15, under 10 minutes to go here in this first quarter, and a chance for a 3-and-out for the Bronco defense. Tates Creek needing to get out to about the 30-yard line, back at their 15 right now. 2 each way. Burnside yells out instructions. Takes a snap from the gun. Looking, stepping up, cocks the arm, throws deep, got a man, and overshoots his receiver. Looking for JT Cooper around the 45. 2 defenders that way, and it's 4th down.
Yeah, pretty good coverage right there. It's possible JT could have possibly gotten a hold of that, but good coverage there on the part of Frederick Douglass.
So 9:35 to go in the first, and a 3-and-out. And the Broncos back to receive the punt at their 50-yard line. And Luke Cooper will punt it away. He stands at his 2 right now. So a good job put together by the Broncos, and they'll get it back. Cooper, a high boot, taken back around the 47. Going right side of it, now past the 40, trying to break past the tackle, a flag, down past the 30 at the 15, breaking past the 10 to the 5, inside the touch, red zone for a touchdown, but we'll check the marker around the 40. All the way into the end zone goes Avion Chenault, but we'll check the marker. So we'll meet the head official for the first time tonight here in Doug Roeder. And we'll check the marker with 9:19 to go here in the first.
Usually you can count on a flag in that area, a block in the back, or a clipping call. But they had that punt return wall set up on the home side, and they just did an excellent job of setting up that wall. And Tates Creek had come across this side and just allowed that big gap over there, and Chenault took advantage of it. He had one guy he had to juke out to get to the end zone.
So a holding penalty pushes it back to the 41-yard line inside Tates Creek territory, but that's where the Frederick Douglass offense will start. But what a start it's been so far already for this Broncos team. First down, 2 out to the left, tight end to the right. They're going to keep it on the ground, off the draw, breaking past the tackle and lowering the shoulder right there inside the 35, down to the 33 for about an 8-yard pickup.
Yeah, what they did right there is they pulled 2 linemen and let out on the right side lead blockers on that, and that was a nice play.
Farrell Watts, the ball carrier, 16 carries for him this year for a touchdown, and he stays in the ball game here. They're going to go on a draw again with him. He breaks off a tackle right side inside the 30, close to 25, has the first downs at about 6 yards on second down. So that will move the chains again, and under 8:50 to go here in the first, and already a successful second drive here for the Broncos.
They're not wasting a lot of time running this offense, too. They're getting after it.
Back to the line of scrimmage. Stroutman lines him up. 2 to the left. He'll fake the handoff. Looking deep's got a man. Looking for a flag, and there's one. Looking to the end zone. Tripped up was the receiver around the 5-yard line, and we'll check the yellow marker.
I think what you saw there, John, was one referee was looking at it, and he saw some bumping there, but I thought the pass was uncatchable. But apparently the other referee thought it was, so he threw his flag. So let's see.
The Bronco receiver right there got past his defender, and a good job by Chenault, was open around the 5, and he was tripped up, and we got a unsportsmanlike conduct penalty here assessed on the Broncos. And also holding, so we'll check the markers. Doug Roeder out there with his officiating crew trying to get this situated here before the play with 8:30 to go in the first, and they're going to move them forward. So we got a pass interference, but then unsportsmanlike after that, we'll move it back. So some confusion out there, but it will be first down. And right now, if you're just Tates Creek, Bill, you're just trying to slow down this ball game and try to do something right. So they'll make it 1st and 12 after the penalty pass interference and then the unsportsmanlike. So 1st and 12 is what they mark it here. Inside Tates Creek territory around the 30-yard line. And still a hold in play at the moment. So finally back to action, and Stroutman from the gun. He'll take it from the 28, 2 out to the left, running back to his hip. They're going to keep it on the ground, trying to break off a tackle from the draw right side, pushing past defenders, keeping his legs moving, and close to 25, about a gain of 3 on first down.
Yeah, Tates Creek defense did a really good job on that time, John. They had it stopped, and he planted, got back inside, and gained a few yards, but they were set up to stop that play. I think one of the things you're seeing, we talked about Tates Creek wanting to stay in this game early, and I think Frederick Douglass is trying to do just the opposite. They're trying to take them out of it mentally early and just destroy their high hopes here. So we'll see.
Well, he only played 4 minutes, but it's been all Broncos so far. 2nd and 7. They're going to keep it on the ground, moving forward, trying to break off a tackle, keeping his legs going now, stuffed back. About 2, but ran a long way there up the middle on 2nd down. The ball carrier was Jeremiah Turner, and it's 3rd down and about 5.
Good effort there by Jeremiah. He was hit and looked like he was down, but he spun, and just really good effort on his part to get those extra yards.
Turner, the 5'7" sophomore, 7 carries coming in this year with 39 yards. $163, and it's 3rd and 3. They'll give him 4 on 2nd down. So need to get down to about the 18-yard line. 2 out to the left, 1 to the right. keeping it on the ground here, moving forward, has the first down, rumbling up the middle and breaking off a tackle, and what a run, pushing forward again by Farrell Watts this time.
Just good old-fashioned hard-nosed football right there. Dive up the middle, good surge on the offensive line, and a nice run.
Besides the one pass interference penalty, we've seen a lot of runs so far, and basically runs throughout on this drive. Inside the red zone, Strotman throwing this time, looking to the corner, right side's got a man, and incomplete, overthrows Chenault, and it's 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, they tried to run a flag pattern there, and a really nice throw, just a couple of yards out, and it really would have been a great play if they had executed that one.
Crowd making its way in, a beautiful night. Couldn't ask for better weather temperatures here we have in Lexington. 2nd down and 10 inside the red zone, 7-0 if you're just joining us, 6:39 to go. And Frederick Douglass on top. As Strotman from the shotgun. 2 lined out to the left, 1 to the right. From around the 10-yard line. They're going to go up the middle, trying to push forward and getting close to 5. And that was Farrell Watts, gets about half of it.
What you're seeing, too, John, is they're running off the hip of the Jackson Dials right there. He's a 6'8", 305-pound senior right guard there. He's a Western Kentucky commit, and he just had a big surge right there. Just leaving some big gaps for these guys to run behind.
Watts able to push forward for a couple more. It gets down to the 2-yard line, so it's 3rd and goal from there. 6:05 to go here in the first. Big formation in here from under center. Strotman going to hand it off of the middle. Watts pushes forward, has a hole, and walks in for the Frederick Douglass touchdown.
Again, going off that right side, you know, when you've got a guy and you're in high school and you've got a guy 6'8", 305 pounds, that's a guy you're going to run behind if he's got anything going for him.
Farrell Watts into the end zone for the first time tonight, and a 13-0 Frederick Douglass lead. They're going to go for 2 here and up the middle. A weird formation, but able to get in there on a direct snap to Caden Clay, the running back, and has the 2. We got a penalty marker down first, though, and a false start here on the offense. So that will push it back here. We'll see what they'll do this time on the point after. But a quick start so far with 5:58 to go in the first. All Frederick Douglass in this ball game. And they'll kick the extra point after the penalty.
Your kicker here is the center, Lovell Martin, 6'1", 285 pounds. Reminds me of an old kicker UK had, John Pierce, just a really thick kid, strong leg.
Was 4 for 4 last week and now is 12 for 12 on the season. Timeout here on the field. We'll take a break. 14-0 with 5:58 to go in the first on the Lightcap.
New year means next level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Magnesium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Magnesium method develops the critical thinking and problem-solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Magnesium, we're changing lives through math.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
All Commodores so far, all Broncos so far. Commodores about to get it back alongside Bill Powell, John Baldridge. What does that Commodores defense need to do to slow down this Frederick Douglass offense? 14-0 through 2 drives.
That's a good question. They're so loaded up front on that offensive line, some really big boys. And I don't know if they're going to put more people in the box, but it's really tough because Douglass can throw the ball well. So it's a real dilemma defensively to contain him, and that's why they're such a strong football program, John.
Tates Creek wanted to take it out, but stepping on the back line of the end zone, so allowed to start from the 20-yard line. A new rule you got in high school football, can't take it out if it's kicked into the end zone. So that's where we'll see Darnell Burnside on the offense start from their 20. Burnside going 3 and out on the first drive. So a little bit of B.J. Evans pushed back 5-yard loss on second down. He's out there from the 20. To the left, one to the right. They're going to give it to Burnside on the draw, try to push forward, and he's stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to go. Maybe a loss of 1 or 2, and it's second down.
Now, BJ always does a good job of just hesitating, giving those blockers an opportunity to make something happen. And he hesitated, and all that did was allow more defensive linemen to come in there. And you're right, that play did not have a chance.
Tates Creek last week, we mentioned a couple weeks back, we were here against Eastern. They ran for 92 last week, but a real struggle to get something started here offensively through the first 7 minutes so far. A injured player. We'll take a break. 5:39 to go here in the first, and a 14-0 Broncos lead.
Central Kentucky Driving School is raising the bar in driver education because the safety of their students is too important for anything less. Offering driver training for teens and adults, Central Kentucky Driving School will equip you with the skills needed to become a safe and confident driver. A proud community partner, Central Kentucky Driving School invests in their students and families and guides you every step of the way. For more information, give them a call at 859-538-7775 or visit drivecky.com. You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Adrian Dixon, the injured player, is able to work his way off the field on his own power, and it's 2nd 11. Bill, this feels like a big drive for Tates Creek trying to get something going.
Oh, very, very important, very important. Even if they don't score, just move the ball, get a few first downs, maybe get across midfield, just anything that they can walk away feeling good about it.
Burnside scrambling, had blockers and pushed out of bounds. Tried to cock his arm, but nobody open and stuffed for a sack.
Yeah, probably would have been a good idea on his part just to throw it out of bounds there. But waited too late and, of course, didn't have that option.
We talked about it, the junior quarterback in his first season as a starter, and right there, a bad decision, had to get rid of that football and kept it in his own arms, and a loss of 2. And it's 3rd and 17 now with 5:21 left here in the first, and already a 14-0 Frederick Douglass lead, trying to get off the field for the second straight 3 and out. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right. 3rd down. Burnside takes a snap, loses it, and just falls to the deck. A bad snap from the shotgun and just falls on top, and it's 4th down. And a sloppy possession for that Commodores offense.
That's not what they needed there, John. Just as I said, something positive, a couple first downs, but that was an ugly series, and hopefully they can get that turned around and make this game competitive.
So a great chance here as JT Cooper will kick it away once again from his end zone. And a chance for Chenault to return it at his 40-yard line. And the kick away by Cooper and taken back at the Tates Creek 35. And Chenault loses it, jumps back on top, and luckily gets it back at the 31. Almost lost it.
So fortunate to get that ball back. There was 3 Tates Creek Commodores right there, and any one of them had a chance to fall on it, but Chenault acted quickly, and very fortunate for Douglas to get that ball back.
So a chance here for Jackson Strotman and the offense to go back out with a 14-0 lead, and 4:40 left here in the first, and to make this a 3-score game in the first quarter.
You know, John, they brought 8 guys on that punt return team trying to block that. It nearly did. So Tates Creek was lucky to get that punt away.
We talked about the crowd making its way in, but nothing to really cheer about so far. Needing something on defense to build on. Up the middle on first down from the 32-yard line, pushing forward around the 26, and a gain about 6 on first down. And some injured bodies trying to work its way off the field here for Tates Creek.
Got a guy with a helmet off and a yellow flag there, but no sign yet, John, of what the call is.
So we'll meet the officials here on first down and check the penalty marker. Gain of 6 on the play, up the middle. As Peyton Smith, the ball carrier on first down. We've seen 4 different backs so far already for this Broncos team tonight. Looks like a penalty here on Frederick Douglass will push him back on first down. So that's going to move the ball back to around the 42-yard line or so. So a sloppy mistake on first down. And it's first and about 20 coming. Stratman from the 42, need to get down to about the 22 on first and 20. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Stratman gonna fake the handoff, now gonna run, breaks off a tackle left side inside the 35, pushes past the 30 down about the 27 and lowers his shoulder out of bounds towards the Tates Creek sideline, and a good pickup on first down.
Yeah, there was a clip in the back there, but fortunately, they did see it. Okay, there's the flag. Okay. Yeah, I was looking at this offensive line for Douglas, and you've got Harmon, 6 foot 213, but then you've got Lovell Martin, 6'1", 285, Stephen Aranda, 270. Razion Gillespie, 6'4", looks to be 250 plus. I mean, just some big boys up front, and that's what Tates Creek's having to deal with in stopping this run game. Some big guys.
So you keep going back and all the way now to the 46-yard line, and it's first and about 25 here for the Broncos. And we're seeing a lot of that offense so far for the Broncos on the ground. See what they do here on first and long. Stratman going to hand on first down up the middle, pushing forward and trying to get to around the 40, but not able to get there. Only about 2 or 3. The ball carrier was Jeremiah Turner. And it's second and about 22 upcoming.
Yeah, Jeremiah's getting a lot of opportunities to run today, and surprisingly, I thought we would see Dakari Talbert there getting more opportunities to run, but they will spread the ball around. One thing about Douglas is they've got a bevy of running backs. Tata Allen, Jeremiah Turner, Dakari Talbert. They've got plenty of guys to run this running game.
Second and 21 here. And Stratman, 2 receivers each way. He's going to throw it. He throws off his back hip. Got a man in the flat, trying to break past tackles, break down the sideline, and steps out of bounds past the 30, down to the 27, and a good pickup on second down.
Yeah, a little play action there. Had the linebacker stay, bite on that, and then a little pass out in the flats to Peyton Smith, 5'10", 195-pound senior. Made a nice run and almost broke it.
So 3rd and 5 after a 16-yard pickup on second down. And Stratman needing to get his team down to about the 21 to pick up the first down. 2 to the left, tight end to the right. Stratman takes a snap, looking and going to hand, pushing forward, breaking off tackles, strengthening his legs, moving, and close. The sticks really close is Peyton Smith, but looks short.
A nice job there by the defensive front for Tates Creek. They had him stopped for no gain, but just didn't wrap him up and take him to the ground. And sometimes these younger players are so focused on getting the hit, but you still got to wrap them up and take them to the ground, John.
So 4th and 1 here with 2:45 to go in the first, and a 14-0 Frederick Douglass lead, and a timeout used by Tates Creek. They'll slow things up here and talk things over before this 4th down play, and a chance here, if you're John Van Hawks, to get your team off the field.
Oh, he needs this. He needs a stop in the worst way. This team needs this stop. Not only just for an opportunity to stay in the game, but for psychological reasons. They need to stay competitive. They need to get a stop here in the worst way.
They'll need to get down to about the 22, maybe the 21. Mark it at the 23 right now, so get down to the 22 for a first down. It's a long 1 yard. On 4th and 1 here with 2:41 left in the first, but we've seen a lot of running so far between a lot of backs and also Jackson Stratman from this Broncos team here in the first quarter.
Yeah, 2 things I would look for here. One is maybe a long count. Maybe you get the easy first down, somebody jumping off sides, eager to make a stop here. But if that doesn't work, I'm running behind Jackson Dials. Again, 6'8", 305 senior, big boy right there. He has really caved in that side of the line right there. And if they don't do a long count here, I think that's what I would be looking for.
Friday Night Lights, the lights on here. 4th and 1. Big formation in. They got the tight ends in. Receivers bunched in. Stratman under center. He's going to hand up the middle, pushing forward, and has the first down, keeping his legs, moving down to the 15, and about a 10-yard pickup by Farrell Watts on 4th down.
But, John, I don't want to say I called that, but I called that, didn't I? I mean, he just ran right off the right guard's hip. And, again, you know, you can only put so many people in a gap, and it's just tough to stop. Big boy for a high school team.
Watts 190, pushing forward and right on cue, picks up the first down. Under 2:20 here in the first. They'll keep a big formation in on 1st and 10. We got a whistle and a timeout used, and this will be used by Frederick Douglass. So we'll take a break. 2:15 left here in the first, and a 14-0 Broncos lead on Glycat.
New year means next level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Magnesium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Magnesium method develops the critical thinking and problem-solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Magnesium, we're changing lives through math.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Bill Powell, John Baldridge. For all our crew, we thank you for being with us tonight here on Glycod at Tates Creek High School. Friday night football and a 14-0 Frederick Douglass lead. Driving once again, picked up the first down on 4th and 1. And now have it at their Commodore 15-yard line, and it's 1st and 10, and what a drive so far it's been. What a first quarter it's been so far for the Broncos.
And it's not over yet.
Stratman from the shotgun, 2 out to the left, tight end to the right. They're going to keep it on the ground, pushing forward, and not much. Maybe 1 or 2 up the middle on 1st down. And we got a late flag thrown in from behind.
Looks like a little extracurricular activity there. Again, I think Tates Creek put 7 or 8 guys in the box, but you've got such a big, strong offensive line there for Frederick Douglass. And you know, you can only get so many guys in the box there. At the end of the day, somebody's still got to stop somebody.
So a personal foul assessed on Frederick Douglass. I will back him up here with 2:01 to go in the first. We haven't seen much of that Tates Creek offense. Only 2 possessions, only 6 plays, and have gone 3 and out on both drives. And Tates Creek has Frederick Douglass has driven down the field on all 3 drives so far. This will push them all the way back at the 27-yard line, a 10-yard penalty, and it's 1st and 20. So a big loss on 1st down, actually make it 2nd down and 20 after the play assessed. So 2 each way here on 2nd down. Stratman looking, throws, and he short arms his receiver, looking for Chenault, right side, and it's incomplete. Avion Chenault, the intended receptionist, and it's 3rd and long.
Felt a little pressure there from that left defensive end. The back did a decent job of picking him up, but he could still feel that pressure from him, and that may have aided a little bit there in terms of just shortening that throw.
So a great chance here for Tates Creek to get off the field here on 3rd and 19. Really not in field goal range right now. Possibly could be 4-down territory for the Broncos. Stratman from the gun, running back behind him. 2 out to the right, 1 to the left, takes the snap. Looking, throws off his back hip. He's got his running back up the middle, pushing forward, got blockers, and walking in all the way to the house. And left alone, untouched, goes Farrell Watts for the 6.
You know, John, that's great play calling there. Tates Creek had pinned their ears back, and they were coming after him. And I saw some of the linemen there. I thought, uh-oh, look out block. But what they did, they were setting up that little screen, and just a really nice job of execution when you've got people that are really coming after the quarterback. Just a great play.
Beautiful screen set up. No one touched Pharaoh Watts. 20-0 with the point after to come. And through 10 minutes and about 30 seconds, we've seen all Broncos tonight. They're going to go for two. They're going to fake the extra point, pushing forward, and left short was Caden Clay trying to get in on a direct snap to the, it didn't work, and Tates Creek will get the ball back. So 1:36 to play here in the first, and it's been all Frederick Douglass.
You know, going for two there with a 20-0 lead in the first quarter tells you a little bit about this rivalry, and that Frederick Douglass does not want to give Tates Creek anything good to feel good about. But Tates Creek got in and broke it up. Nice job there defensively.
You got to find a way, if you're Tates Creek, to put a successful drive together here. And they'll get the ball back as the Broncos will kick it away from the 40-yard line. 3 drives, 3 scores so far for Frederick Douglass. And they'll boot it away from their 40, right to left. And the kick away here. Kicked out past the 10-yard line, taken back at the 8, trying to go right side with it and pushing past the 20, close to 25, and wrapped up from behind. And that's where we'll see the offense for Tates Creek start here. First down. So we'll see Darnell Burnside once again, as we mentioned. Only 6 snaps so far for the Commodores. And they'll get the ball here and trying to pick up their first down and put a successful drive together at the end of the first.
They've got to find something that works. They really do, and I'm sure that Coach Hawk is just trying to find that now. See what they can do to be successful right here against this defense.
Frederick Douglass has really flown in the football defensively tonight. They're going to give it up the middle. B.J. Evans on a draw on first down. Gets close to the 25 to the 26, a gain of about 1 or 2 on first down.
Really not bad execution right there. They put 7 men in the box, and it looked like they brought either the weak side or strong side safety up and brought him. So really almost 8 men there, and it's going to be tough for anyone to find some running room under those circumstances.
Believe we had a late penalty down. That's going to push them back here on first down. Holding penalty assessed on Tates Creek. So now 1st and 15. And you can't have sloppy mistakes, and
no, they definitely can't afford that
when you're trailing 20-0. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right. Burnside from the shotgun, taking his time here on first down. With Evans next to him to his right. Just letting the clock run down here. Finally going to take the snap. Throws a screen out left side. He's got a man over there trying to break off tackles, break down the sideline past the 30, close to the 35, and a good pickup on 1st and 15.
Nice pass out there to Luke Cooper. Brought the weak side crush in here from the opposite corner here. Number 7 really put some pressure on him to get rid of that ball quickly, and did a nice job.
So 2nd and about 2 or 3 coming up here after a quick first down pickup. 32 seconds to go here in the first, and Burnside back to the line of scrimmage. Sets his team at the line. 2 out to the right, 1 to the left from the shotgun. Running back next to his hip. Clock stopped at 32. And Burnside once again slowly taking his time to take the snap. Looking on the defense. Now sets the take the snap and hands up the middle. Pushing forward as Evans breaks up a tackle, breaks it to the right side, breaks it inside Frederick Douglass territory past the 50, down to the 47, and that will move the chains for a first down. Nice run by B.J. Evans, the first big carry tonight for Tates Creek.
The first opportunity, he's got a chance to get by that defensive line. Then he made a good move to get to the outside. And then he got a opportunity to showcase his speed right there. So nice run.
All the way to the 45-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. And 5 seconds to go here in the first quarter, and that will be the final play of the first. So we'll take a break. We'll flip sides as we go to the second. It's all Frederick Douglass so far, but Tates Creek moving it. 20-0 Broncos on GlideCap.
Bold impression when you show up in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
Save $4,250 off a new 2024 Kia Sorento or lease for $279 down and $279 per month. At new 2024 Kia Fortes, just $229 down and $229 per month. Or save more with rates as low as 0.9%.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. Give them something to talk about in a new Kia from Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
Calling all football fans. Come on down to Roosters, where the wings are hot, the drinks are cold, and the good times never stop. Roosters is where you can catch all the action of the game and enjoy a delicious meal. Choose from 15 varieties of sauces. Even try our burgers, salads, and out-of-this-world pizzas. Something for everyone at Roosters. Dine in, carry out, or let us cater. Open late for the Night Owls. Visit our Richmond Road location or off Nicholasville Road by Walmart.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
We'll get back on Glycod. A 20-0 Frederick Douglass lead after one. Tates Creek moving it, though. They have it at the Frederick Douglass 45, up the middle, pushing forward on 1st down and 10. And a 1-yard run by Evans, and it's 2nd down.
Well, one bright spot is it's the first time Tates Creek's crossed midfield tonight, so that's a start. And hopefully they can build on that, maybe put some nice runs together and find one of the Cooper boys open and make a game out of this still.
Bill Powell and John Baldridge. Bill, what you see in the first quarter from that Frederick Douglass team?
Just really dominating on the offensive line. Complete surge, knocking guys off the ball, and just allowed them an opportunity to do a lot of things.
They'll give them 2 on 1st and 10, so it's 2nd and 8 here. From the 43. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. They're going to go draw this time right side, and wrapped up as Evans. Quickly to the football was the defensive ends for this Frederick Douglass team, and a loss about 2 on 2nd down.
Yeah, great pursuit on his part. He came off hard and caught him from behind right there. So good effort. Number 60, was that number 54? So really nice job.
Nice play by Marcus Newcomb.
Marcus Newcomb, yes.
Newcomb, the senior, a lot of seniors on this Frederick Douglass team. A lot of guys on this Frederick Douglass team defensively signed to play college football at different spots across the country. 3rd and 11 from the shotgun. Burnside heaves off his back foot, scrambling left side, and completes it, but short of the markers, looking for Luke Cooper, and it's 4th down. About 4 or 5, and we'll see what they do here on 4th and about 6.
Looks like they're going to punt, John. You know, a little Patrick Mahomes action there from Burnside there, but they just threw behind the sticks and needed some more yardage on that. Need a longer pattern.
A gain of 5, and it's 4th and 7, so Luke Cooper will punt it away here from his 45. Back to receive is Frederick Douglass, and a wobbly kick that floats out of bounds around the 15-yard line, and that's where we'll see the Broncos offense. So they'll start 1st and 10. They'll get it back for the 4th time today with a 20-0 lead. And if you're this Tates Creek team, you're needing stops, you're needing a chance to get some momentum, and I think you got to find a way to get a turnover here, especially pushing Frederick Douglass back inside their own territory, their worst field position so far tonight.
Oh, turnover would be huge for Tates Creek right now, especially down this far, get an opportunity to get in for an easy score where you can get inside of 20 yards, so we'll see.
Jackson Stropman from the shotgun. The junior quarterback will take the snap on 1st down. He'll fake a handoff, play action, and throws it right side, a screen, and nowhere for Chenault to go. Stuffed in the backfield, and it's 2nd down and long.
Bryson Beatty read that all the way. Even though there was a little play action up front, as soon as the ball met the receiver, he was right on him right there. Nice play by Bryson.
We've seen Avion Chenault involved a lot tonight as well. So a lot of these backs haven't seen a lot of deep passes so far. Really haven't needed it for the Broncos here with 9:20 to go in the second. 2nd and 12 after a 2-yard loss. One to the right, two to left, tight end lined up over to the right. From the shotgun, running back behind them. They're going to keep it on the ground, pushing forward, and nowhere to go for Peyton Smith, the senior back. Stuffed in the backfield, and it's 3rd and long.
Yeah, Damon Griffith there, linebacker stunted, and just came right through cleanly and made a nice play there. And good job here by the Tates Creek defense.
Loss of 1, and it's 3rd and 13, and a chance for this Tates Creek defense to get off the field for the first time, 3 and out. And the clock will run under 8:40, and the Broncos taking their time to get back to the line of scrimmage. Needing to get to about the 25-yard line, mark it at the 12 right now. 3 to the left, 1 to the right from the gun. Strotman throws a screen left side, and it's incomplete. Looking for his receiver, dropped, and it's 4th down. And Tates Creek will get on the football field.
What a turnaround for this series for Tates Creek right there. Nice job. Read both of those quick screens right away. Tried to mix up the defensive front a little bit, moving people around right before the snap, maybe trying to confuse the offensive blocking schemes and get somebody free. And so nice job by that Tates Creek defense that series.
So Commodores will get the football back as the Broncos will kick it away, and a chance here for Tates Creek to finally get some good field position. They'll kick it away inside their own red end zone here. Avion Chenault will boot it away. A low boot, but goes a long way and will kick out around the 50, mark around the 49-yard line, and that's where we'll see this Tates Creek offense. So we'll take a break. A quick one it is with 8:14 to go here in the second, 20-0. Broncos on Glycott.
On the road, call Martin's Peterbilt Mobile Service. Our 24/7 commercial roadside service, truck and trailer repair, and warranty service will have you back on the road in no time. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Darnell Burnside, hands on first down, 20-0 Frederick Douglass, and moving left side goes B.J. Evans. Gets about 2 or 3 inside Frederick Douglass territory. The best field position so far for Bill tonight, and you feel like Tates Creek really need to score right here.
Oh, for sure. 20. If they could get a touchdown out here and hold them, this is a 2-touchdown game, and they're in it.
Darnell Burnside hasn't had a whole lot of time tonight, trying to find some time here on 2nd and 7. 7:40 to go here in the first half. Moving it right to left from the shotgun. Burnside takes a snap, looking, heaving's got a man complete, and Cooper out right side, short of the sticks. Gets down to about the 42, needs about 2 more to pick up the first down, and it's 3rd and short. Quickly out of the hands there of Burnside. Found his intended target, make it 3rd and 3. And we're seeing, as we mentioned here, Burnside really having not a whole lot of time trying to get the ball quickly out of his hand tonight.
Yeah, I would venture to say that they're in 4-down territory. I know they punted from this time last time, but at this point in the game, they really need something here. So they can get a yard or two. I would expect them to go for it on 4th if they don't make it here.
Shotgun snap coming here on 3rd and 3, 2 each way. Running back next to quarterback, and we got a whistle and a flag. Jump on the offense for Tates Creek, and it'll be a false start.
Yeah, what you had right there, the corner faked coming in on a stunt, and it caught the slot receiver off guard, and then he lurched, and that was it.
Chris McPeak, the head coach of this Frederick Douglass team, talked about really stopping the run in this ball game, and that's been a big emphasis here in this first half. Going to have to throw it now on 3rd down after a 5-yard penalty. It's 3rd and 8, back to the 47. Need to get down to about the 39. 2 out to the right, 2 to the left. From the gun, Burnside takes the snap, looking, throws left side. It's got a man complete. Did he hang on? He did. Good catch right there by Luke Cooper, and that moves the sticks.
Yeah, what was really good to see right there, John, is they ran to the sticks and then ran out. So he didn't catch it underneath, but he got to the first down marker before he made his cut. So nice execution there by Tates Creek.
Needed to get to the 39, got to the 37, moves the sticks on that quick out route. And it's 1st and 10. Burnside sending his team back to the line of scrimmage, barking out instructions. Hale going to run off here on 1st down. And now Cooper going to run inside, and JT Cooper. He'll line on the inner receiver, 2 out to the right, 1 to the left. Luke Cooper that way, running back next to quarterback here on 1st down from the gun. Tight end of the backfield. They're going to keep it on the ground with Evans trying to run a draw right side and stuff to the line of scrimmage. Quickly to the ball was that big defensive front for Frederick Douglass. And nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go, no. He was fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage there.
So 2nd and 10, got back to the line of scrimmage as we run around 5:50 to go here in the second. And right now at the Frederick Douglass, make it 37-yard line. 20-0 Broncos. It's been all Frederick Douglass in this first half so far. Tates Creek desperately needing points. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. From the shotgun, running back next to quarterback at the hip. They're going to throw a screen out right side. Burnside out his hand quickly and wrapped up and thrown for a loss. Screen busted in the backfield, back around the 46-yard line.
Yeah, they're really starting to bring some pressure right now, trying to make Burnside get rid of the ball quickly, which he did, but that was read all the way. They had man coverage there on the outside, and he read it right from the get-go.
Kane Bell Pointer, the receptionist, and just stuffed as soon as he caught that football. 3rd and 17 after a big loss on 2nd down. And you can just see the reaction here in some of these fans here at Roy G. Walton Stadium. It's been a real struggle offensively so far and everything throughout for this Tates Creek team. 3rd and 17. Burnside throws off his back hip, looking left side and incomplete. Nobody over there. His intended target, the closest man, was Luke Cooper, and it's 4th down.
Yeah, I think there was a little miscommunication there. Cooper was curling inward, and then they also had B.J. Evans out there, and he was doing a deep sideline pattern, and they both went different directions, and the ball went in between them. So looked like a little miscommunication.
So 4th and 17 as you will kick it away here with Luke Cooper back around your 43-yard line. 4:27 left here in the first half, and Frederick Douglass will get it back. High kick, up in the air, taken back around the 10-yard line. Chenault takes it back. Scott blockers, breaks off a tackle right side past the 20, close to the 30, make it the 31. Got past the 30, and we'll take a timeout from there. So 1st and 10 upcoming as Frederick Douglass gets it back. 4:15 to go here in the first half. 20-0 Broncos on Glycat.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Have fun. Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path. Because when you talk, they hear you.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Farrell Watts, the ball carry on 1st down. Frederick Douglass gets it back, moving it left to right. Bill Powell, John Baldridge on Glycod. A 20-0 Broncos lead, a 4-yard pickup on 1st down. And Bill, it's been all Frederick Douglass. We talked about their success against Lexington teams coming in 32-0 against Lexington teams since 2017, 7-0 against this Tates Creek team in school history, and it's been all Broncos so far. Up the middle again on 2nd down and 6, and not much room there, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah, and I talked with Coach McPeak about that, and he didn't want to make a big deal out of it, but that's a source of pride for Frederick Douglass, the fact that they've not been beaten yet by a city school or a private school, but any schools within the city. So I'm sure that's something that they want to continue to do.
And coming off 2 losses last week, losing to DuPont Manual in overtime and also losing to Trinity, 2 powers in the state of Kentucky. Last couple of weeks, building confidence and coming out here and establishing the run game here tonight. They're going to run on 3rd down up the middle, pushing forward, and has the 1st down all the way past the 45 to the 46, and a big carry on 3rd and 6.
Tates Creek brought about 8 or 9 guys right there, and when you do that, there's always a chance that if a guy finds a seam, he may take it all the way, and he almost did right there. But they're not laying back. They're being aggressive here with that defensive front, stunning their linebackers, and trying to confuse those huge offensive linemen for Frederick Douglass.
1st and 10. Mark it at the 46. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. They're going to keep it on the ground. Stratman breaks off a tackle, moving forward inside Tates Creek territory, spins off a tackle right side inside the 15 and gets down to about the 15 or so, but a big carry on 1st down.
Yeah, nice job of running here, but with all due respect, they should have had him back 25 yards. He slipped a tackle, and now let's put Frederick Douglass in good position here to put another 6 on the board.
1st and 10 after about a 40-yard carry. Inside the red zone, Stratman heaving, cocking his arm, back corner, Chanel looks up and couldn't hang on. Had a man jumped up in the end zone and just couldn't bring it in.
That was really great coverage right there, but a great throw, maybe just a tad high, but Chanel made a great effort to catch that ball, and it would have been a spectacular play, but really nice execution, just didn't quite come down with it.
2nd and 10 here with 2:11 to go in the 1st half, and Frederick Douglass trying to